The Kailasha, IAST, Kailasa, or Kailashanatha, IAST, Kailasanatha, temple is the largest of the rock-cut Hindu temples at the Ellora Caves, Maharashtra, India. A megalith carved from a rock cliff face, it is considered one of the most remarkable cave temples in the world because of its size, architecture, and sculptural treatment, and the climax of the rock-cut phase of Indian architecture. The top of the superstructure over the sanctuary is 32.6 meters, 107 feet, above the level of the court below, although the rock face slopes downwards from the rear of the temple to the front. The Kailasha Temple, Cave 16, is the largest of the 34 Buddhist, Jain, and Hindu cave temples and monasteries known collectively as the Ellora Caves, ranging for over 2 kilometers, 1.5 miles, along the sloping basalt cliff at the site. For most of the excavation of the temple is generally attributed to the 8th century Rashtrakuta king Krishna I, RC 756 to 773, with some elements completed later. The temple architecture shows traces of Pallava and Chalukya styles. The temple contains a number of relief and freestanding sculptures on a grand scale equal to the architecture, though only traces remain of the paintings which originally decorated it. History. Kailasha Temple lacks a dedicatory inscription, but there is no doubt that it was commissioned by a Rashtrakuta ruler. Its construction is generally attributed to the Rashtrakuta king Krishna I, R 756 to 773 CE, based on 2 epigraphs that link the temple to Krishna Raja, IAST Karja. The Vadodara copper plate inscription, c. 812 to 813 CE, of Karkaraja II, a ruler of a Rashtrakuta branch of Gujarat, records the grant of a village in present-day Gujarat. It mentions Krishna Raja as the patron of Kailashanatha, and also mentions a Shiva temple at Ellapura, Ellora. It states that the king constructed a temple so wondrous that even the gods and the architect were astonished. Most scholars believe that this is a reference to the Kailasa Shiva temple at Ellora. The Kataba grant of Govinda Prabhudevarsha similarly appears to credit Krishna Raja with the construction of the temple. However, the attribution of the temple to Krishna I is not completely certain because these epigraphs are not physically connected to the caves, and do not date Krishna Raja's reign. 7 Moreover, the land grants issued by Krishna's successors do not contain any references to the Kailasa temple. More information, https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Kailasa_temple, Ellora